Welcome to HipHughes History. What I'd like to do with you guys in the next few minutes is just to explain one of the more important vocabulary words that you have in the United States history or a government course, which is the Declaration of Independence. Nothing fancy, nothing too detail-orientated, and in fact I would tell all of you out there that if you're learning this and you're just getting the major concept today, that you further your study by reading and asking good questions and doing learning. So let's do it, all right? What is the Declaration of Independence? The Declaration of Independence, when you really break it down, it's nothing but a Dear John, dump your ass, I don't love you anymore letter. It's really what it is. It's a letter. It's a I don't love you letter, sent from the colonists, Thomas Jefferson, who wrote it, to the King of England, explaining these are the reasons why we're dumping you, why we're out of this relationship as a colonial subject to the colonial power of Great Britain. So, what is in the Declaration of Independence? Well, let me just kind of give you the summarization that I've done in class, which is a little bit silly, but gets to the major ideas, which is, Dear King, you suck. You violated my natural rights, and therefore I am outta here. See you later. When you break that down, there's much more, content in there that I'm joking around with, but at the heart of it is the idea of consent of the governed. Consent of the governed, I've explained in class, is kind of like a chicken and egg concept. That who came first, the chicken or the egg? And in a government class, it's always the people, it's always the chicken. And the idea of consent of the governed is that in order to create the egg or the government, the chicken needs to get down with a rooster. And that's consent. That's what we do in this country when we vote every 2 years or every 4 years or every year. We are giving our consent to our government to represent us, the people, and how we craft laws under our Constitution in our system of federalism. And under a colonial system, there is no consent of the governed. There is no, what do you want to do? There is, do it. So the letter is saying that because we don't have that, our rights are being violated. And because our rights are being violated, and this is the revolutionary concept, is that you have a right as people to overthrow your government. That you have a right to abolish it and to create another government that does respect your natural rights, that does protect your natural rights, and does it in a way where you have a voice, consent of the governed. So, the concept of natural rights, which is Enlightenment, John Locke, the concept of consent of the governed, and then there's definitely a grievance list in there, man. There's a whole bunch of things, like whether it is bringing us to England without, for jury trials, or it's quartering, having soldiers come in people's houses, or it's taxation without representation, or it is a triangular trade. There's a whole list in there. But at the end of the day, it is the service note letter to the king saying, we are leaving. And then there's a fight. You don't just write the letter and the angry husband goes, okay, you're leaving me. It's been nice, see ya. No, he's going to come after us and he's going to try to keep us in this marriage that we don't want to be part of. So the Declaration of Independence is nothing but a letter. Now you know. Now go tell someone important to you. Subscribe to HipHughes History. Do it right now because it's the right thing to do. And subscribe to all my EDU peeps down below.